And hello and good evening and welcome here to Chickasaw Bricktown Ballpark as OKC, I'm going to do this. So OKC Comets baseball is on the air here on AM 1340 The Game, 1340thegame.com, or anywhere on your mobile device with the free iHeartRadio app. Data votes here at Chickasaw Bricktown Ballpark for the Comets and the El Paso Chihuahuas. Game 2 of the 6-game set. Chihuahuas is 4-0, OKC 1-3. Going to be a very fun night here at the ballpark. Last night, the Comets losing the series opener 6-2. As Nick Frosso will start for OKC in his first start of the season.
Leading off for the Chihuahuas, the center fielder, number 27, Forrest Wall.
143 average, no home runs and 1 RBI. Frasso's first pitch at the plate is a swing and a miss, strike one. We're underway here at 7:05 Central Time.
First pitch, 7:05. First pitch, 7:05.
Next pitch, swings at the fly ball to right field. Noel is under it, makes the catch. One away here in the top of the first.
Mason McCoy.
Mason McCoy is up to 22 average, no home runs, no RBIs. He's batting right. Frosso's first pitch. That's a wild pitch. Frosso's next pitch. Down low for ball 2. Next pitch. That's fouled away. Comets in their home whites tonight. Comets across the front in blue script with the baseball light blue lighting down below. Here's the next pitch. Swings at the ground ball to right center field. That's a base hit. Red numbers on the front left, white, blue numbers on the back.
The first baseman, number 10, Ulieski Gurriel.
Ulieski Gurriel up. 364 average, no homers and RBIs.
Runner.
First pitch, fouled away. White pants, blue hats, brims with the OKC with the lightning bolt through the K on the front. Here's a ground ball, and that's fouled away. El Paso in their gray jerseys. El Paso across the front in black scripted letters. Black letters on the back, red numbers on the back. Swing and a miss, strike 3. Gray pants with the black stripe. Black hats and brims with the EP on the front. Gavin Sheets due up. There's a ground ball to left center field. That is a base hit.
He's in there. Hey.
Runners at first and second, 2 away.
Dungan.
Here's Clay Dunyan. First pitch for Frasso. Low for strike 1. 400 average, 1 homer, 2 RBIs for Clay Dungan. Frasso's next pitch. Swing and a miss on the changeup for strike 2. Here is a fly ball to right field, and that's going to be fouled away. Next pitch. There's a fly ball to right center field. Noel is under it, will make the catch. Now in the top of the first. No runs, 2 hits, 2 left for the Chihuahuas. OKC coming up to bat as we're in a scoreless first inning. DePaul, Bradshaw, and Bodie due up. Fran Contreras. And as you look at his scouting report on what he serves, 2 fastballs, a changeup, and a curveball.
Leading off the ball game tonight, the center fielder, Dave Holla.
500 average, 1 home run, 1 RBI. That was back in the Sugarland series. Here's the first pitch. Swings at the fly ball to left field. Left fielder is under it, and he drops the ball. It looked like he was going to get ready to catch the ball, and he dropped it. And I don't know what they're going to rule that one. They're going to rule it a base hit as Aaron Broncho, 333 average, no homers and RBIs up. Here's a fly ball to right field, and it's going to get caught. And it's going to go wild. And it gets throws in wild, and that's going to be an error.
Batting third, the third baseman, David Bodie.
David Bodie drew up, but that was a wild, and now the runner is at second as a result. It's David Bodie, 125 average, no homers and RBIs. That's a costly mistake, so that'll be a fly out and an error, a throwing error, as here's a ground ball to center field for a base hit. As the runners will stay at first and third. As a result of that,
the first baseman,
last night Oklahoma City didn't have the advantage, and so far they are trying to take advantage of an error by El Paso. As here is a fly ball, deep left field, going back. And that's going to be tagged, but the run will score, and it's a sac fly. Throw is not in time. It's a sac fly. RBI for Ryan Ward. Trophy earned station to station, and OKC takes a 1-0 lead in the bottom of the first.
Batting fifth, the left fielder, Eddie Rosario.
Eddie Rosario up. Oklahoma City did not have any piece of luck until now. And here's a fly ball to deep right field. Going back to the wall. It's gone! A big home run for Eddie Rosario. His first at home for Oklahoma City. Second on the year. And Oklahoma City has taken advantage of El Paso's error and leads it 3-0. That big error for El Paso came back to haunt them. 374. That was a big error El Paso did not need, and Oklahoma City capitalizes as Cody Hosey is up. He fouls away. 250 average, no homers and RBIs, batting right. I, by the way, fixed my Wi-Fi issue for anyone asking. I apologize about the issue on NXT as I'm taping this. Next pitch. Swing and a miss for strike 2.
0-2.
Time is called before the next 0-2 call. That was a big punishment Oklahoma City gave them. And we got more. Base hit. Already, Oklahoma City has got more hits tonight and runs tonight than they did last night. Here's the pitch. Here's a fly ball to right field. It's going to be a base hit, and that's going to continue the inning. Now bring up Chris Newell. 100 average, no homers and an RBI, batting left. Contreras' first pitch. Here's a ground ball, but this one's going to be a base and ending. That will end the inning. 2 left on, but Eddie Rosario's 2-run homer after 3 runs. 5 hits. There was 1 error, 2 left on. OKC takes the lead. It is now 3-0.
Leading off for the Chihuahuas, the left fielder, Ryan Wilson.
Ryan Wilson up to start the top of the second.
That's a ball
Down low for ball 1. That big error for El Paso. 286 average, 1 homer, 5 RBIs. As that was not what I was looking for. That was what I was looking for. So that will be a run earned. But a critical mistake El Paso just made. And just like that, Oklahoma City, who didn't have any luck last night, as here's a ground ball, Gauthier's got it. He'll throw over the first to Ryan Ward, and now be the first out in the top of the second.
The second baseman, Tyler Wade.
Tyler Wade due up for the Chihuahuas, 300 average, no homers and 4 RBIs. Batting left. Frasso's first pitch. That's called for a strike on a fastball. 3 for 10 for Tyler Wade in his games so far this season. Next pitch for El Paso. Bode has got it over the Ryan Ward at first for the second out.
Batting 8, the catcher, Brett Sullivan.
Brett Sullivan up, 125 average, no homers and 2 RBIs. First pitch for Frasso.
No, that's out.
That's high. That's outside for ball 1. He was acquired in a trade from the Brewers in 2022. And that will be a base hit. And they're going to limit it only to a base hit. That was something El Paso didn't need to do.
Kai Murphy.
As Kai Murphy due up. 286 average, no homers, 1 RBI, batting left. Frasso's first pitch. It's called for a strike. Next pitch.
That's a ball.
Down low. 1 for 3 for a single last night for Kai Murphy. Swing and a miss on a fastball for strike 2. Next pitch. Here's a ground ball, and that's going to be a base hit, and that goes by him all the way to the wall. That's going to allow El Paso to get on the board, as they are going to get on the board with an RBI triple for Kai Murphy, and it's 3-1.
7, Forrest Wall.
Forrest Wall up. Swing and a miss on a curveball on a screw curveball for strike 1. He lined out his first time up. Next pitch. Here's a ground ball. That's a base hit. Throw to second. Got him in time. That will end the inning. As he tried to get the second, didn't happen, but the Chihuahuas get 2 runs. It will be 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, none left. And we go to the bottom of the second. Comets lead it 3-2. Now bring up Austin Gauthier. Swing and a miss, strike 1.
0-1.
250 average, no homers, no RBIs. Here's a chopper. Over to from third baseman over the first, 1 away in the second, sorry.
Now batting, the center fielder, Josue DePaula.
Josue DePaula singled and later scored in the first. Time up. First pitch. Fouled away on a fastball. Not the start that El Paso was hoping for tonight. That was about to be an error. Swing and a miss on the changeup for strike 2.
2 strikes.
over the first, and that's 2 away in the second.
Now batting, second baseman, Aaron Bracho.
Aaron Broncho up. Flew out his first time up, batting left, first pitch.
Ball.
Down low for ball 1.
1-0.
Next pitch is a fly ball to center field. And that is caught, and the Comets go down in order. It's still 3-2 Oklahoma City as we enter the top of the third. McCoy, Gruel, and Sheets due up for the Chihuahuas.
Leading off for El Paso, the shortstop, Mason McCoy.
He singled his first time up, batting right. Frosso's first pitch.
Ball.
Outside for ball 1.
1-0.
Next pitch.
Hurt.
Called for a strike. That is a fly ball, but this is heading foul. Next pitch.
No.
Low ball 2. El Paso last night had 6 runs. OKC only 2, so they have more runs as that's a swing and a miss for a fastball for strike 3. 1 away here in the third.
Baseman, Ulieski Gurriel.
Urieski Gurriel. First pitch. Fouled it back for strike 1. Struck out his first time up. That's a wild pitch there for ball 1. Thankfully, there was no runners on. Base hit.
Now batting, designated hitter, Gavin Sheets.
Gavin Sheets due up as you look at a replay. First pitch. Called for a strike. Singled his first time up. That is a foul ball. Look out, fans. 0-2 now. Next pitch. That's fouled away. Look out, fans. Next pitch. That's another base hit.
Now batting, the third baseman, Clay Dungan.
Clay Dunyan, first pitch is called for a strike. Flew out his first time up. Tried to go the third, but did not.
The batter, the left fielder, Ryan Wilson.
Ryan Wilson grounded out his first time up. First pitch is now going to be a ball. Guess that was because his feet was not set. That's now outside. Swing and a miss on a fastball for strike 1. Swing and a miss on a changeup for strike 2.
1-2 is the count.
Next pitch. Fouled away. Next pitch. Fouls away. Los Angeles Dodgers finishing up their series against the Atlanta Braves. As that will be a ground ball by Gauthier. He'll throw it over the first, and now in the inning. No runs, 2 hits, 2 left. Bottom of the third coming up. 3-2 Oklahoma City.
Leading up, the third baseman, David Bodie.
David Bodie. Swing and a miss on a changeup for strike 1.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Swing and a miss for a fastball for strike 2. There's a fly ball to right center field. That's a base hit. That's going to go all the way to the wall. And he'll stop at second. That's a double for David Bodie. Ryan Ward, who got a sac RBI in the first. Swing and a miss for strike 1.
No balls, 1 strike.
His second RBI tonight. And of the season. Ground ball. Over the first. 1 away in the third. But he does get the runner to third.
Now batting, left fielder, Eddie Rosario.
Eddie Rosario, who homered his first time up. It was a 2-run homer. Trying to get another RBI. Swing and a miss for a changeup for strike 1. He's 3 for 17 so far this year. There's a ground out over the first, 2 away. However, that will score a run. And it's 4-2 Oklahoma City. So that will be looking at the log. That will be an RBI. And I'll bring up Cody Hosey. Another RBI for Eddie Rosario tonight. And here's a ground ball to over the first, now in the inning. But Oklahoma City gets 1 more run, 1 more hit. No errors and none left. We go to the 4th. It's 4-2. El Paso trailing Oklahoma City. 4 runs, 6 hits, no errors for the Comets. 2 runs, 7 hits, 1 error for the Chihuahuas. For the first, not in time. They're getting a little slow there. Now it'll be 2-8-1 for the Chihuahuas. That's called for a strike.
One and one.
Way outside for ball 1.
Yeah.
Check swing for a strike.
1-2 the count.
Next pitch. Or the second for 1. Throw to first in time.
Now batting, right fielder.
Now they get that double play. That was good. Good defensive. Kind of know he was late for that. Or the second. Barely got the runner at first. That's called for a strike.
0-1.
Swing and a miss on a fastball for strike 2. Next pitch. There's a fly ball. Rosario is under it, and he will make the catch and now be no runs a hit. None left for the Chihuahuas here in the fourth. It is still Oklahoma City leading 4-2. As they are looking to tie this series at 1 game apiece, heading into a deciding Game 3 of this series tomorrow night. As Dalton rushing up, first pitch. Swings, it's a fly ball. This is not gone. This is going to be caught. One away here in the fourth.
Now batting, the right fielder,
Chris Newell. Unassisted ground out to first base, his first time up.
That's a ball.
That's ball one. 0 for 4 last night for Newell. And that's caught over the first, 2 away.
Now batting, the shortstop, Austin Gauthier.
Out of the way. 1 for 4 with a single last night. Grounded out his first time up. Here's a ground ball. He got it over the first, and 1, 2, 3 to go the Comets. Now we go to the 5th inning. The Comets lead at 4-2.
Leading off for El Paso, the center fielder, number 27, Forrest Wall.
Ryan Ward gets it over the first, 1 away in the 5th.
The batter, the shortstop, Mason McCoy.
Mason McCoy up. There's going to be some action going on in the OKC bullpen.
That's a ball.
That's a ball one. 1 for 5 with a single last night for Mason McCoy.
Oh, yeah.
That's a check swing
1 ball, 1
for a strike. That was ball 1. My mistake. Next pitch. Fouled away. So we're going to miss on a fastball for strike 3.
The first baseman, number 10, Ulieski Gurriel.
Ulieski Gurriel due up. Fouled away. Ground ball. Gauthier's throw to first in time. And a 1-2-3 inning for the Chihuahuas. That was a good one. Halfway through tonight's game, 4-2 Oklahoma City.
Leading off, the center fielder, Josue De Paula.
Josue De Paula. 1 for 2 here this evening.
Ball.
That's high for ball 1.
1-0.
1 ball, no strikes. Travis' pitch gets a ground caught on a flat line drive. 1 away in the 5th.
Now batting, the second baseman, Aaron Bracho.
Aaron Brancho up. That's outside for ball 1. 3 for 4 with 3 singles last night. Next pitch. Swings at the fly ball to center field. That's going to get down for a base hit. And OKC has got something cooking here in the 5th. OKC trying to snap a 4-game losing streak. As that's going to be a ground ball. Throw to second. Not in time.
Now batting.
And that's going to be an error. He got him off the bag at second. McCoy did. You look at the replay. He's going to throw it to second. Threw him off the bag. And just like that, that's the second error committed for the Chihuahuas tonight. That's going to be it for the starter. It happened to Oklahoma City and Sugar Land, where the Space Cowboys took advantage.
For El Paso, number 38.
As we have Kyle Hart. In 2020, he had 4 games, 0-1 record, 11 innings, 15.5 ERA. Nice to see Kyle Hart back with El Paso, as they'll face Ryan Ward. Now it's runners at first and second with 1 away. First pitch. That is caught. Runners retreat, and that is now the second out of the inning. And now Eddie Rosario up. First pitch. Fouled away. That is a fly ball. Murphy under it, and he can't make the play. And just like that, 2 runs are going to score. On what in the world was he doing? It's a 2-run double for Eddie Rosario, and it's 6-2. Now that error comes back to haunt them. So we're going to miss strike 1.
0-1. Yeah. 0-2.
Cody Hosey is perfect with runners in scoring position. That's a pop-up. And, oh no, he dropped it! That's a foul ball. Couldn't find the ball, and he dropped it. And that won't matter, because 2 runs will score anyway on Eddie Rosario. 680 for the Comets, 280 for the Chihuahuas. I'll bring up Gavin Sheets. It bounced off his shoe. That will be a base hit, unfortunately. That's going to be a foul ball. Oh, what a catch by that little kid over at right field. That was a beautiful catch. Swing and miss. Strike 3 on a fastball.
Now batting, the left fielder, Ryan Wilson.
Keep up.
And that's a balk. I gotta knock it off with that balk. That's outside ball 1.
1 ball, no strikes.
Fouled away.
Ball.
Down low. That is a fly ball to left field. Rosario is under it. Will make the catch. And yeah, the runner will retreat. Tyler Wade's up. Up for a strike. 2 runs in his last 3 games. Fouled away. Broncho's got it over to first. 1, 2, 3, go the Chihuahuas. Nothing for El Paso as we head to the bottom of the inning. OKC leads at 6-2. Dalton Rushing up here in the bottom of the 6th. Swing and a miss on a slider for strike 1. Bringing Hoeing and Stephen Kolek warming up in the El Paso bullpen. Dustin May will pitch for the top of the 7th, so that means that'll be it for the starter after 6 innings of work. Here's a fly ball. You can forget it. Deep right field. It is gone. You can forget it. Dalton Rushing's first homer of the season. And the Comets lead it 7-2. Welcome to Home Run Paradise here in Oklahoma City tonight. I'll bring up Chris Newell for 2 here tonight. That's a ground ball, and that's going to get a base hit. No play there, and Oklahoma City, just like that, has something cooking here.
Shortstop, Austin Gauthier.
Austin Gauthier up here for the OKC Comets. Here is a fly ball. This could be a catch, and it will be a catch. 1 away in the 6th.
Now batting, the center fielder, Josue De Paula.
Here's a fly ball to center field. And I don't know where he's going, and that's going to be caught. What in the world is El Paso doing? I don't know, as Aaron Broncho is up. That's a fly ball to left field. That's going to be a caught. And that is 2 away here in the 8th. Or 2 away in the 6th, rather. First pitch. Swing and miss for strike 1 for David Bodie. Single in the first, double in the 3rd. Fielder's choice in the 5th. And there's a fly ball to left field. And that will be caught now in the inning. But another home run for Oklahoma City on a Dalton Rushing 3-run on a solo shot. 7-2 OKC. 7-11-0 for OKC. 2-9-2 for the Chihuahuas.
Now pitching.
Dustin May. 2 1/3 innings. Opponent's batting .250 against righties. He's not faced a lefty this year. First pitch.
Ball outside.
Fouled away. Dustin May was the winning pitcher when the game was tied at 0. That was back on opening day. He was a reliever. That was fouled away. That was against Sugarland when Oklahoma City hit a home run and took the lead for good. Swing and a miss on the fastball, or on a sinker for strike 3. First strikeout for Dustin May. One away here in the 7th.
Number 4, Kai Murphy.
First pitch for Kai Murphy. That's down low.
Hee-haw.
That's a strike. He was trying to bunt that one. That's fouled away. Swing and a miss on the fastball for strike 3. 2 away in the inning. Swing and a miss on the fastball for strike 1.
0 balls, 1 strike.
Dustin May just going to get an inning. Swing and a miss. That's 3 strikeouts. As it's stretch time, we sing in Oklahoma. 7-2, OKC. As everybody's finished with Take Me Out to the Ball Game, Ryan Ward's up. Sack fly, which he got an RBI in the first, so now his average is at 111. Grounded out in the 3rd, lined out in the 5th. That's fouled away. Dodgers friends, the Tulsa Drillers, we're gonna start getting a lot of updates with AA Tulsa.
Right 2.
Swing and a miss.
No balls, 2 strikes. Got time.
Ryan Ward calls time before the next pitch. That's called for strike 3. 1 away in the 7th. Here comes Eddie Rosario. Batting left. Batting left. That was right. First pitch. Fouled away. Next week in Oklahoma City, we'll be in Round Rock, Texas, taking on their favorite friends of Texas, Sean Art and the Round Rock Express. With the first 2 away in the 7th. We'll have 7:05, 7:05, 7:05, 7:15. 7:15 and then like a 1 o'clock start. Cody Hosey up for Oklahoma City. Here's a fly ball. As Wall will make the catch. And that will end the 7th. So 1, 2, 3 go the Comets in the inning. To the 8th we go. That's fouled away. Dustin May in his 2nd inning of work.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Swing and a miss. Strike 3. Dustin May has retired all 4 batters he has faced tonight. This will be his 5th with Uriel Guerrero. And that will be a base hit.
Now batting, designated hitter Gavin Sheets.
No, that missed. That's a ball.
High ball 1, outside ball 1. Two away in the 8th. Clay Dugan due up.
1-0.
Way outside ball 1. 10,101 here tonight. Take the force out, and that'll be it. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, and a runner left. Make sure I confirm that. Nope, they did not have nobody left on. So I tell a lie. Dalton Rushing, 7, 8, 9 hitters due up here in the bottom of the 8th. Dalton Rushing would like to do it again. As here's a fly ball. And that is dropped for a base hit. There's the throw. It's not in time. It's a home run for Dalton Rushing inside the Parker. 8-2 Oklahoma City. El Paso's going to get a pitching change.
78, Brian Hoey.
Brian Hoeing, new pitcher for the Chihuahuas. Piled away for strike 1. Oklahoma City will snap a 4-game losing streak if the score can hold up. Here's another fly ball. As runner's not going to get there, and it's going to drop for a base hit. That'll be a double. Chris Newell's got a double. Here, can Austin Gauthier get something going?
Heck one. 0-1. Runner, runner, runner.
Ground ball. Oh, the first not in time. Throw the second is in time. That was a caught stealing, and that'll bring it. That's Jose De Paula. Next pitch. Swing and miss.
0-2.
Here's a pop-up. Now be tagged. Here comes the throw to play. It will not be in time. It's a sack RBI for Josue De Paula. And it's 9-2 Oklahoma City. Aaron Broncho got a single. He's 1 for 4 tonight. First pitch. Swing and miss for strike 1.
It's 0-1.
Well, in the top 1, 2, no runs, or actually a run. One more run. And he give it to Michael Grove, who will come in and close it out.
Michael Grove.
It will not be a save opportunity. Check swing for strike one.
0-1.
Fouled away. Strike three. Tyler Wade due up. That's strike one. After tonight's game is over, we'll have our Comets post-game report. We'll recap the scoring, take a look at the international and the PCL organizations, or games around those leagues, and catch up on the Los Angeles Dodgers against the Atlanta Braves. Present the play of the game and a preview tomorrow. Just got it over the first, and now El Paso down to their final out.
Now batting, the catcher, Brett Sullivan.
Hee-haw!
It's called first strike. A lot of time for Oklahoma City to get better and improve, as that it means El Paso's down to their final strike. Next pitch. That's a fly ball. This should do it. Rosario can't make the catch. Just missed it, and the inning's going to continue. Kai Murphy.
Ball.
That's slider for strike one.
Wood.
That's called for a strike on a cutter. Pitch, swing and a miss. Now El Paso down to their final strike. That's fouled away. Next pitch. Swings a fly ball to left field, going foul. Swing and a miss, strike three, and that will end the game. The Comets are back into the win column, snapping a 4-game losing streak and defeat the El Paso Chihuahuas, who get their first loss of the season by a score of 9-2. No runs, a hit, and a runner left for the Chihuahuas. Oklahoma City gets the victory here today. As the victory handshakes and high fives go around. So we're going to just go straight into the box score here, or the game log. So for Oklahoma City, they had 9 runs on 14 hits, no errors. They left, 2 in the first. 3, 5. So they left 5 runners on base. Chihuahuas had a single, so that will be 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, and 8. So 2, 11, 2, 8 for the Chihuahuas in the contest. Nick Frasso got the win for the Comets, 2 runs, 9 hits, no walks, 4 strikeouts. His first win. Frank Contreras took the loss. 4 in the third innings, 4 runs, 7 hits, no walks, no strikeouts. He got the loss, no save in tonight's game. Oklahoma City with the victory, their second win of the year, their first at home. They're 1-1 at home. They are now 2-4 on the season. The Chihuahuas suffer their first loss. They fall to 4-1 on the season. As we get something, looks like Alex Freeland's going to be out for a couple of days, 1 to 6 days, so he'll be okay. We will be all right indeed, if you know what I mean. Let me go ahead and save this before we go ahead and take a look at scores around the rest of the International and the PCL. I want to make sure that got saved. And it did. Cool. I like it when it's saved. All right, let's take a look at scores around the rest of the AAA world, because we have a mix-up of international and PCL teams playing each other. So we're going to just do this as far as that is concerned. Gwinnett shut out Nashville 5-0 in this contest. Angel Perdomo got the win, improves to 1-0. Chad Patrick took the loss for the Sounds. The only run scored, Garrett Cooper, Luke Waddell had RBIs. Carlos Rodriguez hit a 2-run homer, not the Carlos Rodriguez from Nathan Orman, to clarify, for the Stripes. And Luke Williams also RBI'd for Gwinnett in the contest. Memphis shut out Buffalo 4-0 at AutoZone Park. Winning pitcher Drew Rum, he is 1-0. Zach Thompson got his third save on the season. Josh Walker took his first loss of the season. The only run scored was a Chase Davis home run for the Redbirds. Mike Anatico, Jose Furman, and Jacob Butchberger for Memphis in the contest. Syracuse beat Wilkes-Barre Scranton 8-1. Kevin Herget got the win, his first win on the season. The loss went to Michael Reyes. He is 0-1, no save in that contest. Only RBI was Ben Rice for the Rail Riders of Wilkes-Barre Scranton. Joey Meneses, Ryan Clifford, Drew Gilbert, Brett Beatty, Rafael Ortega, and Kevin Pareda had RBIs for the Mets in the game. Louisville beat Omaha 3-2 in the contest. Tajay Anton got the win, improves to 1-0. Josh Stallmount got his second save on the season. Junior Fernandez got the loss. He falls to 0-1. 2-run homer for Will Benson for the Bats. Francisco Uberez also had an RBI for Louisville. Tyler Genty and John Rave, the only RBIs which were home runs for the Storm Chasers of Omaha. Lehigh Valley beat Rochester 3-2. Guatemala Zunginga got the win, improves to 2-0. Joe Cunell got his second save on the season. Colin Pauchi got his first loss of the season. Rafario Castro had a 2-run homer for the Iron Pigs. Carson Taylor had an RBI for Lehigh Valley. Jack Dunn had a home run for the Rochester Red Wings, and Darren Baker also RBI'd for Rochester. St. Paul beat Columbus 6-1 in the contest. Marco Reyes got his first win of the season. Tristan McKenzie got his first loss of the year. Former El Paso player Ty France hit a home run along with Brookley and Kai Rosario for the Saints. Mike Ford and Yasser Mercedes also homered for the Saints. The only RBI was a George Valera for the Clippers in the contest. The Tide Charlotte blanked out the Tide 1-0 in the contest. Sean Burke got his first win on the year. Chancey McDermott took the loss. He is 0-1. James Garnachak got his first save on the season. The only RBI was a Zach DeLoach RBI for the Knights in the contest. A mix of international and PCL teams. We'll just do this now. Sugar Land beat Durham 6-3 in the contest. As Forrest Whitley did not figure in a decision. Glenn Otto got his first win of the year. Miguel Castro got his third save of the season. Mason Montgomery took his first loss of the year. Luis Kennedy Corona hit a 3-run homer for the Space Cowboys. Luis Galamore and Brendan Rogers, not the Brendan Rogers I'm friends with on Facebook, but the Brendan Rogers for Sugarland, had 2 RBIs for them. For Durham was Bobby Seymour's 3 RBIs for the Bulls in the contest. The Battle of the Zachary Taylor Series. Indianapolis beat the Cubs, shut out the Cubs 2-0 in the Battle of the Zachary Taylor Series. Chase Shugart got his first win of the year. Peter Streletsky got his third save on the season. Cade Horton got his first loss of the year. The only run scored was a Jason DeLay and Emmanuel Valdez for the Indians in the contest. And then we'll get to the 3 PCL games. Worcester beat Jacksonville 5-4. Zach Kelly got his first win of the year. Adam Ottavino got his second save on the season. Xavier Curry took his first loss on the year. Corey Russer and Roman Anthony RBIs for the Red Sox. Matt Mervis had a 3-run homer for the Jumbo Shrimp. Eric Wagaman also RBI'd for Jacksonville. And finally, from the mixture of PCL and all that, Toledo beat Round Rock 6-2, which is weird to say the least. Sawyer Gibson Long got his first win of the year. Alex Lang picked up his third save on the year. The loss went to Dane Dunning. He falls to 0-1. Home runs were Chase Jung and Akil Badu for the Mud Hens. Badu actually hit a grand slam. Justin Henry Malloy also had an RBI for the Mud Hens. Nick Obman hit a 2-run homer for the Express at Dell Diamond. Now to the other PCL games besides the Oklahoma City game, which you already know that. Reno beat Tacoma 6-4 at Greater Nevada Field. Joe Ebelis got his first win of the year. John Curtis gets his second save on the season. The loss for Carlos Vargas for the Rainiers. He is 0-1. Home runs for the Rainiers, all 3 of them. Jack Lopez, Tyler Locklear, and Ben Williamson all had home runs for the Rainiers. Blaze Alexander and Ivan Melendez had home runs for the Aces, and Emmanuel Pena also had an RBI for Reno here in that contest. Salt Lake shut out Albuquerque 2-0. Victor Medeiros got his first win of the year. Robert Stevenson gets his first save. The loss went to Tanner Gordon. He is 0-1. The only run scored was Anthony Rendon's RBI, same with J.D. Davis of the Bees in the contest. Finally, Sacramento beat Las Vegas 7-2. Ethan Small gets his first win of the year. The loss for the Aviators went to Hogan Harris. He is 0-1. RBIs for Marco Luciano, Bryce Eldridge, Grant McRae, and David Villar for the River Kids. That's my house manager Andrew's team, for anyone asking. Brendan Malone hit a 2-run homer for the Aviators in the contest. And there you go. Around the Dodgers organization, Los Angeles Dodgers swept the Atlanta Braves by a score of 4-1. Tyler Glasnow picked up his first win. Spencer Strider took the loss. He falls to 1-1. The only RBI was Ronald Ronald Arsuna Jr. for the Braves. Mookie Betts, Teoscar Hernandez, and Will Smith had RBIs for the Dodgers. Dodgers swept the 6-game series. They go 3-3 on their 6-game homestand. Dodgers are off tomorrow. They will take on the Philadelphia Phillies on Friday at 5:45 Central Time. And, of course, Double-A Tulsa will be playing on Friday as well, as Tulsa starts their first game at home against Northwest Arkansas. River Ryan for the Drillers, Frank Monsticato for the Naturals of Northwest Arkansas. So that should be fun. Well, the Comets will hope to build on their winning stuff tomorrow. Another 7:05 first pitch. Gavin Stone did not figure in the decision at Sugar Land. He will start for the Comets. No record, a 1.17 earned run average. Takes on Jackson Wolf of the Chihuahuas, coming off his first win against the Bees. Yep, coming off his first win against the Bees. That was back on opening day. So we'll see how those two teams will play. Another 7:05 first pitch. Our live coverage will begin at 6:50 with Dodgers on deck. Tonight it was the Oklahoma City Comets 9 and the Chihuahuas 2. 9 runs, 14 hits, no errors for the Comets. 2 runs, 11 hits, 2 errors for the Chihuahuas. Nick Frasco gets his first win of the year. Efrain Contreras got his first loss of the year. There was no save. Comets snapped their 3-game losing streak. They improved to 2-3. Chihuahuas suffer their first loss. They fall to 0-1. For our producer and engineer, the YouTuber, I'm Dee DeVoe saying good night from Chickasaw Bricktown Ballpark. Thanks as always for joining us. We appreciate your listenership and your support and hope you will join us again tomorrow. You've been listening to OKC Comets Radio, presented by Heartland Flyer.